Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Atika binti Zulisham.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nazrin Shah bin Sarbani.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Nur Ain binti Kamarul Bahrain.
Hi, my name is Maishara binti Abu Sama.
Hello, my name is Yazi Shakira binti Hasanuddin.
Okay guys, it is nice weather today. Do you remember that Ms. Nora Hafiza gave us assignment to discuss about climate change?
Yes.
Can you describe what is climate change?
Yes, as I was recall, climate change is actually changes in weather patterns due to a large amount of carbon dioxide emissions from the burning of fossil fuels. And our focus for today is climate change can be minimized mainly by using renewable energy. So, Maishara,
Yes.
can you explain to us or define what is the meaning of renewable energy?
Yes, renewable energy is a source is one source of energy that we can get from natural, such as sunlight, wind, biomass, geothermal, and so on. So let's discuss further about our topic today.
So what do you think about our focus?
So I think that renewable energy actually is a main factor to decrease the emission of carbon dioxide, especially, and renewable energy also can give advantage to some of countries and help the people to prevent and avoid from the global warming, which comes from the emission of carbon dioxide.
Okay, Shah. You said by using renewable energy can reduce the amount of carbon dioxide emitted, right? Is that right? Okay. But I think about our focus, I disagree with our focus, which is climate change can be minimized by mainly using renewable energy. Okay, for example, as global warming, to reduce the carbon dioxide, I think I have read an article about carbon capture and storage about carbon dioxide. This technology can capture almost 90% of carbon dioxide in the air emitted from factories, industrial processes, and other things. And then the carbon dioxide gas will be stored and will be used in another sector. So I think climate change can be minimized by using another alternative also. So what do you think?
What do you think, Yazi?
I agree with the focus today, which is climate change can be minimized by mainly using renewable energy. This is because to minimize the effect of climate change, we first have to reduce the carbon dioxide emission to the atmosphere. Therefore, by using renewable energy such as the solar energy, it really can reduce the emission because we reduces the usage of fossil fuel.
But is it enough to just reduce the emission of carbon dioxide? Why don't we absorb it? Why don't we capture it and store to be used in another industry?
Yes, I must say that all of you have different kind of idea, and it was so interesting. But I must say that I'm not completely agree with the thing is we use renewable energy as the mainly source to minimize the climate change. For me, I think that we can use another alternative such as using the concept of 3R, reduce, reuse, recycle, or else we can use an energy efficient appliances, electrical appliances in our home. Is that correct? You guys agree?
I agree.
I agree with you, Atik, but I agree to a certain point. But I would like to say that the renewable energy is something that variable and we can be predicted because energy because we can predict what is the forecast for tomorrow. For example, we can predict tomorrow is going to be sunny or windy. So this type of renewable energy can be utilized and can be stored and utilized for the usage in the future.
Wait, can you clarify back what you said, because I don't get it.
Okay.
Which is you said that I'm here that you said we can predict the weather, right? So how?
Okay, like this. Let me explain back. So the renewable energy come from resources like sun and wind. So how what I'm trying to say that we can utilize these sources to reduce the climate changes, because these sources are variable, so we can alternately use it.
Oh, depends on the weather.
Depends on the weather, depends on the situation of the day.
I will tell something about my points that by using renewable energy actually can reduce and save our customer money, because when we use this renewable energy, when we think for a long term period, so renewable energy actually can help to remain the ecosystem and yes, and environment.
So you're saying that by using renewable energy, it is sort like a long-term plan
Yeah.
for the future.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, from my point of view, I think that by using, oh my god, I totally forgot. It's okay. You guys can continue.
I add something.
Okay.
Okay, what I have read an article about this rumors about renewable energy is much expensive than non-renewable energy. It's not true, because both renewable and non-renewable energy is type of business that being carried out by the manufacturer of the non-renewable and renewable industry. It's actually because nowadays our country use the renewable type non-renewable energy. It seems like cheaper than renewable energy, because we got the we've been subsidized by our government. So for the new invention of renewable energy, we still clueless, and no one willing to invest in this industry.
Okay, but as I know, renewable energy cannot produce much energy as fossil fuel does. So what if the storage, if we use renewable energy as the main source, so what if the energy is not enough?
That is quite impossible, because renewable energy, it can be renewed as the time goes by. It's not like fossil fuel which we use and then it's ended. It's like that.
Yes, but we know that renewable energy depends on weather also, right? Such as solar energy and wind turbine.
Yes.
Yes. What if we use turbine with wind, but there is a non-windy day in a long period of time? It will affect the system for using renewable energy. Such as another example is for using solar energy. What if there is not sunny day? It is a very rainy day and a rainy season for a long time. So the energy, where will we get the energy?
But I believe that renewable energy is not limited into for solar energy and wind energy only. It's also biomass and using geothermal and so on. But I would like to go back to my point, which is 3R. We can reuse our fossil fuel. The fossil fuel. When we use petroleum for our car, gasoline, they will have a residue of chemicals, so we can reuse it for other things like making probably other products. And by using energy efficient appliances, we can actually save more energy, because most of the energy efficient appliances have this energy rate star, which is it's an international standard energy efficient rating. It utilizes a minimum of 20% of energy saving, so it is good for our environment.
So I believe Yazi have something to say about this.
Yes, the statement of the focus clearly said that climate change can be minimized by mainly using renewable energy. It does not mean that we rely only on renewable energy. That means we can mainly use renewable energy, like we place solar plates on the roof of our houses and maybe make an area for wind turbines, but also to reduce the carbon dioxide emission in the atmosphere, we can replant trees, many of the trees, in our own lawn, at the school area, at the universities, at the housing area. We can also use that. But then the main factor to reduce the renewable energy is by using to minimize climate change is by using renewable energy.
Okay, Shah, do you want to add something?
In fact, that most of country like United States and Japan, which is they have developed this system, this renewable energy system, because they want to minimize their cost, want to help the people, want to save the environment. So I think that renewable energy is most efficient way to decrease the global warming by the emission of carbon dioxide.
So you mean that by using renewable energy can reduce global climate change? Yes.
But if you guys look this at different perspective, that I couldn't agree. I definitely say that all of you has your point, but I think that we need to stop this from the root of the problem, the source of the problem. Like we can implement a law that clearly say we can implement a law where we increase the taxes for factories that emit carbon dioxide. We can increase the taxes so that, like you say, we can make using a more efficient energy affordable by making these pollutions more expensive.
Yes. In my opinion, other than we can create this, what is it?
Implement a law.
Implement a law. We also can implement legislation about this usage of this carbon, this renewable energy. So every citizen in the country have to use this electrical equipment that consume less, that emit less carbon. So we also can use that way to encourage people use this type of renewable
Or
energy.
we can use, like, what did you say just now? The carbon capture.
Carbon capture and carbon capture and storage.
That's a brilliant idea.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt this heated out conversation, but we are actually have to come up with the conclusion.
Yes, but I think I agree with this. I think I agree with this statement that our focus that climate change can be minimized by mainly using renewable energy. As I hear from my friends about their positive things.
You have a strong point about
Yes,
the
yes.
renewable energy. So I think that
So we can
use.
conclude.
Yes.
So, we have reached our consensus that we agree with the focus. So, because we can use renewable energy, depends on the weather, and then it can reduce carbon emission. So, we can reduce global warming, and then as Yazid said that the focus about mainly using renewable energy, not only. So we can use other alternative also, such as the carbon capture and storage. So that's all for our discussion today. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.